Alright, we just got over here to the red house. Everything else, that's my 99. Y'all can shit talk it all you want. She is a work horse. These are the tires and rims that I got on it now. And y'all gotta excuse the mess, it's a work truck. Forget how many miles she's got on her. Like I said before, I'm new to all this. Still using a camera. Still using a... Can't see from all the dirt. $291,101 miles. Original motor, rebuilt transmission, rebuilt transfer case, rebuilt rear end. I got some lockers in the rear end that locks up. Will not do a one-wheel peel. Welcome to Michigan. I got the topper on for the snow. That'll be coming off here soon. We got this truck off of Brian, the wife's dad. It was totaled in the front. Don't exactly remember what happened, but he totaled it. All that was smashed in. Then found some pretty blue doors. There were no rust, excellent condition, so I had to stick them on. So I got a gray, black, and blue truck. Can't see it's starting to warm up. Snow's going away. So yeah, that's the work truck for right now. Really don't like doing work with it because I like the damn thing. Then y'all saw this in the last episode, except y'all didn't see the flat tire, and then the other one going flat. All kinds of other good stuff. And now y'all got a better shot of Sean's Bravada. We're gonna be doing some work to it very soon. Get it out of here and possibly get another one over here and get the motor and transmission pulled in it. Quite possibly front end and rear end, and we'll just roll it on a trailer and take it to the scrapyard. But not this one. This one's in too nice a shape. And these are two posts I got off of the telephone pole company. They cut them and hoisted them down for me. I'll make fence gates out of them. Yeah, this is the trailer. Can't really see because of all the damn snow, but I gotta put axles and new trailer brakes on it and update all the wiring. I'm going all LED and gonna be lowering the axles and raising the body up so I can make a car trailer out of it. Gotta fab up some stuff back here, but it'll do good. That'll be a whole big project. And the wife's Saturn. Can never say that name right, so there it is. It's got just about 130,000 miles on it. I guarantee you that they've been hard miles. We drove it for 6-8 months. Looks like somebody's been back here drawing on it, keying it all up. Yeah, somebody's definitely been back here. Then gas gauge open, or gas doors open. So I know somebody's been back here trying to suck some out, which is fine with me. They can empty it, make it dropping it easier. Wife hit a pothole, took out the rim. We gotta heat treat that and everything else, and I still got some more pulling to do on the front, but I can't do it right now because I don't have the proper tools. I gotta pull it there on the driver's side. I gotta pull it out and down. And then I can get a bumper to fit on it, and I can get some new headlights and taillights, and it's got a battery draw. So we'll be talking a whole lot more about this car. Because like I said, the wife's got big plans for it, and it's got to be done soon. So then you got this glorified piece of fucking Canadian material right here. She could come from Canada, eh? She did. Boss man bought 3 of these trucks from Canada. He bought this green one and 2 brown ones. Oh yeah, this is a good shot over here. Not a bad looking truck. If it be 4-wheel drive, I'd put some money in it. But it's not. It's only 2-wheel. It's got the quad cab. You can fit 6 big old boys my size up in this thing. Well, there has been 6 big old boys my size up in this thing. Brake controller, everything's still there. Back seat. The bed. Got some half-tread Kelly edges. On some 8 lugs though. They'll fit nicely on my brown truck once I get it over here. The motor and transmission, well, the motor out of this is going in the other brown one. And transmission I'm going to send off to have rebuilt. Then the rear end's going in the brown one. Then I'm going to take off whatever nice parts I can find off of it, strip it. Then this one's going to the parts yard. Fire ring. And when we first got this place, this tree was massive. It's about 2.5, 3 foot around or wide. And it used to go way up there. But I couldn't have it a dead tree that close to the garage and to the house. Yeah, I know the house looks like shit, but what can you do? I'm all by myself working on it. Y'all won't see none of that. I keep inside the house and outside the house pretty private. But the vehicles I don't mind you seeing. Then we got a pile of scrap that I need to be taken in, and there's the rear end that came out of the avalanche the first time. When the father-in-law exploded. Then my rear end's up underneath of here, my old rear end. Right there, to the 99. I picked it up, threw it over my shoulder, and carried it back here. Well, I guess the lights should be almost good to go in there. Having a flat tire though, that has me concerned. Whether or not it was flat when the guy sold it to me and he just kept pumping it up. This side ain't flat. I don't know. I mean, I'd plan on getting her some new tires anyway. And I was going to take these as spares for mine. Because I want to send the mother-in-law over to... Yeah. Then that's the radiator out of the O2 Avi. There's the rear end again. That's the transmission out of Sean's other Bravado. It's got an ear broke off. So I'm going to try to go to a junkyard because these are detachable right here. Now I'm going to try to get another housing because I think there's nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you the whole reason why I started YouTube. is right there. That sexy beast. That's my 94 S10 Blazer. Won't go nowhere. If I can't fix it, then it will sit in this garage until the day the garage falls down on top of it. But for now, I'm using it for storage, unfortunately. These are the other tires. See, they're brand new. Still got the tags from Amazon. All kinds of stuff. You can tell I ain't been in here in a while. All kinds of parts and leather bags, and there's my workbench. Ain't that amazing? Speakers. Clock Sean got me. Yeah, we're going to be cleaning all this up here for too awful long, finding homes for everything. I got my used motor oil bin there by the door. Now that red toolbox right there, I've had that thing since I was about 12 years old. I'm now in my mid-30s. So shout out to Craftsman. When they build crap, they build crap. Drawers won't open, but still functional. Be getting a new one of those next year. New Milwaukee. But yes, this 94 S10 Blazer, I was stupid. Ran through a giant water down by GM when it flooded. And I don't think it did anything to the motor. But it definitely didn't like... I have to buy some bulbs. Or just steal them out of them. As you can tell, it's been a while since I've worked on this. I miss it. Hasn't ran in 2 years. I don't even know what it's going to sound like if it even starts. I still got a few more small things to do over in this direction. I got to get that down to the basement. And got to run some permanent wiring out here. Set up my air compressor and just get things organized so I can start doing a whole bunch of work in here. Door skin, 2007 to 2016, I think. Brand new. Ended up not using it on the truck. Then I got two S10 doors back there. Both of them manual crank. I was getting ready to transfer everything in this Blazer to manual crank, but I don't think I'm going to. And here you go. Here you go, brother. My brother Dusty. Told you I was going to get a set. I got one there, and I still got one in a box inside the house. There's my new fender for the Blazer. Just chilling. Collection of license plates. I got about 5 times that amount, but I don't know if that's legal for me to have, so I won't show y'all again. Steering column that come out of the Blazer. I got to rebuild it from top to bottom so I can put it back in. I got to use one out of a scrapyard in it now, and I'm not happy with it. And there's my ready heater. I'm glad I bought that. It's cold up here. Then my busted red creeper and Sean's blue one. But yeah, that's about it. Big shout out to Dusty and Matt and Crystal and the babies, which they ain't babies no more. Miss y'all, love y'all. Key's still sitting in it, just waiting. Just wanting to go. Listen to this. Ooh, listen. That's the way it's supposed to sound. That's quality. But yeah, like I said, I'm using it for storage. Got a whole bunch of lights. These are my new lights that I'm going to put on my work truck. My brown one when I get it done. These are some sexy lights. And of course, you can't go nowhere without any bass. Gotta be a redneck. Redneck, hillbilly, white trash. But yeah, I guess that'll be about it for today. For y'all. I'm gonna stay around and see if I can get some stuff organized and cleaned up, and we'll get it all taken care of. I got some cameras ordered. Some other stuff, small stuff, cheap stuff, because I still owe people. Gotta be getting them paid off. But, yep. Done all the wiring in here, which it ain't done. I just got a whole bunch of just bull just done up. This is the old box out of the house. I installed a whole lot bigger one. But as you can tell, we can engineer some stuff. That's ran from the house up this cord into there, back feeding that. I'll back up a little bit so you can see it. Shout out to Ray Hoover. I miss you, buddy. You're in the big Bud Light. Literally. That was the last beer that you ever drank, so I stuck you in there. Or at least some of you. I got my mini fridge. Oh yeah, got some water and some liquor. Oh yeah. Don't really drink that much anymore. Everything just thrown in here. I know y'all can't tell it anymore, but that's a green hatch. That's a newer back window. Had to get all that stuff. Got the spare tire rack back on there. And yes, I know, you see that right there? I got them white lines and I got that. Do not ever let your wife drive your baby anywhere. She says somebody else did it, but I think she done it. But we'll find out. But yes, this is my 94 S10 Blazer. I got all the body panels. I got another transmission, which is the reason why it got parked anyway. Looking at the monster transmission, but we'll get into all that anyway, because we're going to take this little adventure together. After today, there will be no more short videos. They will all be at least an hour long. Trying to figure out the whole entire editing thing and everything else. So, alright. Thank y'all for watching and me blabbing, for nothing. I got to get all this stuff organized and put back and put together and cleaned up, so I got a place to work, a place to move around, get some tunes in here and get a spot for the heater and 4.3 Vortec. When it's all said and done, I'll give you this. I'll give you this little secret. When it's all said and done with, we're putting a 4.5 inch rough country lift on this. Maybe a 5. I think it's a 4 or a 5. It's all going to be suspension. That's just enough to clear 33 950s or 1050s. I'm going to have a LS3 in here. I'm going to have a monster transmission. I have Detroit lockers front and rear. And we're going to make this a play toy. That'll never be played with. Because last time I played with it, I still have Virginia mud on here. It's all Virginia mud. just to show y'all something. I know I keep babbling on and everything else. I could talk to y'all forever, but looky there. What do you think that motor looks like? What do you think that motor looks like? That's all from Virginia. So I got a new radiator and all that good stuff. We're going to talk about intercoolers and everything else. Whoop whoop. Alright. Good seeing y'all. Goodbye.